Welcome back to WRASK Risky Radio, 420.69 on the dial. Brought to you by Carpet, Ghosts of Tabor Radio Show. Today we're interviewing an American citizen who spent the last 3 months fighting for Advantage Mercenary Corporation in the silos of Tabor. So, Alan, welcome to the show. Thank you. Happy to be here. Very nice, sir. So, you have really been through the ringer in the last 3 months. I can only imagine, because I am hearing things coming out of Silo, and it is not pretty. No, sir, that's right. It's pretty traumatizing at first, if I'm being honest. Yes, I can only imagine. Now, you came forward today because you wanted to share some of your experiences, and perhaps some of the new mercenaries could learn from your struggles. Is that right? Pretty much, yeah. I'm also hoping to get some cat food out of the deal, because I'm getting tired of just eating bugs all the time. Oh, so they have bugs in the game now. Well, not those kind of bugs. So you want cat food to survive. Tell me more about that. Well, it's squishy and salty and yummy, and it makes a kitty happy tummy. Very good, Alan, very good. Now then, why don't we get on to some of the lessons learned from playing in the silo? Okay, well, I find it's best to start out humble, go in with just a backpack, and loot up as much as possible, as quick as possible. That's the thing about Tabor, is there are so many different ways to play that you don't have to get bored with just one style. But in the beginning, I like to loot up. Very good advice, but certainly you want to be keeping an eye on those quests, isn't that right, Alan? Well, yes. Only level up for traders that are going to be worth your while. Being able to get higher tier weapons early in the game is huge, so always go for Spectre. Okay, now, Alan, are you the kind of guy that likes to go all in, or do you spread the missions around? I like to go all in. If I'm going for Spectre, I'll run the highest risk, highest reward missions, and then choose the backup missions based on what I'll be doing at those, so I can double up. So basically, if I have to kill 15 Phoenix in 5 missions, and I also have to kill 15 Phoenix no restrictions, then I'm pretty much doubling my efforts, and I just have to remember that if I fail the high risk, high reward mission, to go back into my missions and reset it. Very good advice. Those high-risk rewards, yeah, those will get you moving up the ranks quickly. What else do you have to say about the missions? Once you've decided on a trader, just keep an eye on the money. One of my favorite ways to play is to pick a gun that I can buy magazines for, and then I can buy magazines and run a steady loadout when I'm doing kill missions for Spectre. Now, going back to my looting strategies, there are missions to collect certain items, but they don't have to be running while you're doing the collecting. The items just have to have come from inside a raid, and you don't want to bring them back into a raid if you plan on turning them in. So for other traders that don't require kill missions, I'll do the same thing and pick the highest risk, highest reward. And then if I fail, I just have to reset, and I've got the easier missions going in the background. Take the time to actually read the missions and look at the experience. To level up with each trader, you also have a monetary necessity that appears to work for buying or selling. So when I'm buying the magazines from Spectre, I'm earning towards my next level up. Very good. And what can you tell us about surviving? Well, generally speaking, a patient, quiet playstyle will keep you alive a lot longer. You'd be surprised how easy it is to hear footsteps. Now, if I crouch and barely push the thumbstick forward, I can move practically silently. That's very true. That's very true. Now, with all the sound changes, it can be a little confusing to know what's going on. Isn't that right? Well, yes. I was watching a video from a friend's GoPro, and I could hear myself making gun noises when I released the grip function on my handle. And this really traumatized me because on my screen, that's completely silent. Yes, so we want to be aware of all movement and grip functions now, because your gun can certainly bang on the wall and give you away. So as soon as you hear enemy footsteps, it's best to have your gun in hand. Wouldn't you say, Alan? Oh, yes, you got to be ready to fire in the silos. It's really kill or be killed. And I think your voice is getting a little higher pitched as you're, is that from the trauma? Yes, my voice will eventually be much higher pitched. Okay, well, if we want to cut the video short, then, oh, this is going to be on video? No, I meant to say radio, don't worry. No, we don't have a picture of your face. Okay, because I'm very paranoid. Now I'm floating away. Okay, folks, well, there you have it. And it appears Alan has floated away. So we're going to go to commercial.